Hello everyone, we are going to start with HTML. HTML is a starting unit for front-end developer. So let's see first what is HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, most basic building block of the web. It defines the meaning and structure of web content. Hypertext refers to links that connect web pages to one another. So basically, HTML defines the structure of the content in a web page. Before we start writing some codes, I want to show you all MDN. So MDN stands for Mozilla Developer Network. It provides resources for HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So this is the site for MDN, developer.mozilla.org. Instead we are going to search MDN HTML. Open the first site that appears. So all the information about HTML is given here. I request you all to go through this source one time. Now we are going to write some code. So to write codes, we are going to need a text editor. I'm going to use Sublime Text Editor. This is the site for Sublime Text Editor. Download the version which is compatible to your device from here. I have already downloaded it on my device, so I'm not going to download it again. Before we start coding, a few more things I want to highlight. So this is the rule or the structure of basic rule or basic structure of HTML. There will be a tag name, then in between we have content, and then with a slash, and that same tag name over here again. So now, what are tags? We'll go and refer to MDN about it. Search MDN HTML tags. So these are all the tags over here. A tag, anchor tag, then we will have span, strong. So as you can see, there are many HTML tags over here, but very few are there which we are going to use it more frequently. Okay, so now let's start writing some codes. Open your Sublime Text Editor. Open new file. We are going to save it as first HTML page dot HTML. So the .html tag is the most important over here. Whenever you save a HTML file, .html extension is compulsory. Okay, we will save it. Now type HTML and hit the tab button. You get the basic structure of HTML over here. This is known as boilerplate of HTML. So this is the boilerplate or the starting structure of HTML code. So Now if you want to know what is this head, what is this HTML, exclamation mark knock type HTML, what all these tags refer to, you can go and refer to MDN. It's not that important, it's okay. So let's start. Title. So what title you are gonna give? Firstly, I will split the screen for my convenience. Okay, so title, my first HTML page. Now save it and open this first HTML page. So this is the title which we will see over here. Refresh it. We can see over here that the title is my first HTML page, which we have given it over here. Next, inside the body, the basic tag is the heading tag that we are gonna use. So the most common is H1 tag. So heading you can give it HTML page. Save it, refresh it. As you can see, something appears over here. The heading which we have given appears over here, H1. There are 6 types of heading, from H1, H2, H3, H4 till H5, H6. There are 6 types of heading. So H1 is the most largest heading, then H2 is smaller than H1, H2 will be smaller than H1. Same, we'll give it HTML page. Okay, save it. We can see the difference, it will decrease in size. Same way, copy, controls, and instead of H2 now we will do H3. Save it. See, again we can see the difference. It will be smaller than H2 as well as H1. It keeps on decreasing. H6 is the smallest of all. So next, if you want to insert an image over here, the tag we are going to use is img for image, then src is the source. Source is the link of the image that we are going to use. So I have selected this image, copy the link and paste it over here. Okay, so now save it and we will refresh it over here. As you can see, the image appears now, will appear over here. So this is the way, if you want to insert any image, then img src is the tag that we are going to use. Okay, so next we will use paragraph to insert some text. So inside this, anything you can just write gibberish, anything you can add. This will be the text that will appear over here. Save it. So instead of this gibberish, I will use the lorem ipsum generator. So just type lorem and hit the tab button. This will give you some kind of text that makes no sense. Okay, save it and refresh it over here. Now we can see that our text appears on our web page. So now some other tags we will see. If you want to make something some letters bold, so B is the tag, and we want to bold this dollar ipsum dollar. So save it, B tag, and now you can see ipsum dollar is bolded. So if you want to italicize some letter, so use the tag I. So this is the word that we are going to italicize. Save it, and we can see that it comes out as italics. So strong, the next tag is strong. Strong will do the same work as it does for bold. There is some problem I can see over here. So strong, it's not properly okay. Now it's bolded, the letter is bold. So instead of B tag, you can also use strong for getting a letter bolded, and instead of italics, we can also use EM. We would italicize this word dollar or manga, save it, and yes, you can see that the word is italicized. Okay, so till now we have seen heading tags, image tags, paragraph tag, bold tag, italics tag. Next, if you want to provide a link, we would use an anchor tag. So A, small a, anchor tag, and href is the reference link that you want to direct your link towards that site. So we would give it https www.google.com. You can provide any link over there, and between you can give click here, save it. Okay, so now you can see a link is generated over here. If you press that link, you will be directed to google.com, as we have provided a link of google.com over here. Okay. Now we will return. So this is an anchor tag. Next we will see lists. There are two types of lists: ordered lists and unordered lists. So next we will see, first we will see ordered lists. An ordered list will provide some lists orange, blue, red. close this tab, save it. Now you can see that an ordered list is generated over here. It will give a numbering 1 2 3 like that. The next is unordered lists. So unordered lists, save it. Okay, so the unordered list is like this. It would have no numberings, instead it will have some bullet points. So these are two kinds of lists, ordered lists and unordered lists. Next we will see divs and span. So full screen this. So div and span. For div we will use this parenthesis, div tags, and next we will use span tags. The div element is a block level element and span is an inline element inside a paragraph. We will see it practically what div and span do. So instead we will take a new file, save it as div and span.html. Remember this extension we will always have to provide it, .html. Save. Type HTML, hit the tab button. This is the boilerplate. Title we will give it as div and span. Okay, save it. Now we will open the web page. So it's here, div and span. Next, inside the body we'll give a heading h1 div and span. Alright. Next we'll give a paragraph. Type lorem and hit the tab button. We'll get our text. We'll make another paragraph. Again type lorem and hit the tab button. We'll get our text. Save it, refresh it. So it's over here. So now let's see what div does. So over here we'll give it div div up to here. Alright, we'll refresh it. Now as you can see, when we provide a div tag from Epson $to Amit, it will be a whole new line, and all the other paragraph text, it will take it below it. It will continue from below. Okay. Instead we will do what we'll do. We'll take this whole content into a div tag. So we'll provide div and paste. Okay. Type lorem, hit tab. Okay, we got our text again. Save it. So our heading, our one of the paragraph is now in the div tag. Up till here we have it in a div tag. This is a kind of container. So when we will start CSS, then if we provide a background color, then you will get to know the difference about a container. Okay, so just remember that the div element is a block level element. And now we will see that what is span. Okay, so here span and $sit emit will give span. Okay, save it. So you will see no difference, but as we have written here, span is an inline element inside a paragraph. So over here the change will be inline to the paragraph, so it will be no change in the paragraph, it's inline, that's why. So that's it, see you in the next lecture.